Alright, I'm just gonna talk and rant because I'm fucking fed up. I'm done with everything, really. Um, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know if I have to write shit down. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna do this because I want to. But I'm so fucking done with everything. With just everything. I did everything right. I did fucking everything right. Ever since middle school, high school, I've been doing everything right, everything as I was told to do by, mostly parents, teachers, society, social media, whatever the fuck. I've been doing everything right, and it has gotten me nowhere. It's gotten me fucking nowhere. Like it is just insane. All these fucking years I've been working my ass off, stressing about grades, about getting an internship, about whatever the fuck, picking the right major, everything. I've done all of that, and it's gotten me nowhere. Like ever since high school, early high school. Oh, what do you want to be? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. I literally hate everything that I'm doing in school. I hate everything that I'm doing in school, and I'm still getting good grades. you know, I'm a straight A student getting good grades. I fucking hate school. I don't want to go to school anymore. Oh, but you have to. You have to go to school. That's the right thing to do. You have to go to school to get a good job out of college. Okay, fine. If I have to, if you really insist. And I didn't have a choice. I really didn't. There was no choice for me to have. It was either that or my parents fucking disown me. They say even if they don't disown me, they're just disappointed in me because and then in their eyes I'm a lazy fuck who just sits at home and does nothing. Even though it wouldn't be like that obviously, but in their eyes that's what it fucking is. So I go to college. I go to college and I go to a pretty, I don't want to say shitty school because there really aren't shitty schools, but I go to a school that, it doesn't take the most amount of effort to get in. I'll put it that way. It's a pretty easy school to get into. And of course I'm getting, oh, well, this really your potential going to this school? Why do you want to go to the school? You can be going to so much better schools. Okay, fine. I fucking did. I transfer after a year, and I go to a much better school, a school that's ranked, a ranked school. People talk all this about the school, and parents are happy. Whatever. I'm not necessarily thrilled, but I'm doing it. I do it anyways. I go into it. I go into like their top school within this university. I'm in their top school, the hardest one to get into, and I pick some bullshit major that I don't even fucking care about, but it's the closest thing that I do care about. So I pick it, thinking, okay, well, people are telling me I'm gonna have this major, I'm gonna graduate, and then I'm gonna get a great job out of college. I'm gonna be making over $100,000 a year out of college because the shit I'm learning now is such a valuable skill to employers. Such a valuable fucking skill to employers. So why not take it? Okay, sure. I took it. I take all the fucking bullshit classes, all the gen eds that mean absolutely nothing to me. It's just a money dump. All the fucking gen eds that are just a money dump I take because I have to in order to graduate for some reason with a degree that's not related to fucking Chinese history or fucking, music theory. Who gives a fuck? But I take them anyways because I have to. This is what I'm told I have to do. It's the right thing to do. So I take it. I get straight A's again. My 3.9 GPA. I think I had a B in like two fucking classes. 3.9 GPA, working my ass off to get good grades in this highly prestigious sought after school and degree. I do it. I do it. And this whole fucking time I'm struggling to get a job. So what's the fucking point? I didn't learn anything meaningful. I learned nothing meaningful. And it's not like, oh, you didn't listen in class. No, I did. I did. I went to class every single day. Every single day I went to class and I took notes. I did what I was supposed to do. And, my parents were happy. They saw the grades. And they're like, oh, this is great. And I'm fulfilling the prophecy that they foretold ever since I was in middle school of, oh, you're going to be so much better than us. You're going to be so much better than us. And you're going to come out of college. You're going to be making so much money, six figures right out of college. And then, you're going to start your career and move on with your life right out of college. And it's going to be great. And meanwhile, it's senior year. I'm applying to over 100 fucking internships. I can't even get an entry-level internship. Like, how am I not supposed to feel like a fucking loser and a failure after doing all of this shit? After doing all of this shit, everything that I was supposed to do, I did it. And I can't even get this, this internship that is so necessary nowadays. Everyone's telling me, oh, you have to get one. You need experience. Okay, I need experience to get fucking experience. And it's not even like, what else am I supposed to do other than be a fucking dick sucker to random people and see if they can get me a job from their fucking daddy's company? Genuinely, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? So I'm not doing that. I'll make friends with whoever, but I'm not gonna fucking leech off them. That's besides the point. The point is, I did what was told of me. I got great grades all of my school career. I went through the stress of going to college. I'm an anxious person, so it wasn't easy for me to go away to college and start doing all this shit. But I did it. I did it because, you know, it's what people told me to do. I did it. Couldn't get an internship. Whatever. Graduate college, summa cum laude, whatever the fuck. I don't even know. Apparent that's good. That's good. And my parents were like, "You didn't even tell us you were that." I'm like, "I didn't know I was that. I don't know. I just did the work. I just did the work because I was supposed to. Like a good little worker bee, like a good little fucking worker bee. I did it." And now I get out of college. Before I even get out of college, like I said, I'm applying to 100 different fucking places, 200 places. I think I had over 200 applications to random places I don't even want to be at, but it's like, fuck it, I need it, right? Because it's the right thing to fucking do. It's the right thing to do. Get a job right out of college. Never learn to explore anything. Never learn to explore anything you want to do, ever. Ever don't do that, because then you're just gonna be fucking stuck at home being an unemployed fucking loser piece of shit because you can't get a job, right? So, of course, I'm applying to everywhere. I'm applying to fucking places that don't even take my degree, because I just need a job. And nothing comes of it until finally something does. Something comes of it, and it's a job that's outside of my field that I have no fucking interest in a company that aligns with completely different values as I do. But I do it anyways. Because why? Because my parents tell me, oh, this is going to jumpstart your career, even though you're not making the $100,000 plus a year that we told you would be. I trusted them. I trusted my parents. I trusted my teachers. All the teachers who told me these are the desirable skills that you need in order to succeed in your career, in order to get the big bucks. You know how many fucking times I heard from teachers, no one is teaching these skills. These are brand new skills in the job market. You're gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good on a resume. Now I know they're just selling me a fucking course, like it's some pyramid scheme. Like it's some fucking pyramid scheme. They're selling me their courses because if no one takes their courses, they're out of a fucking job. Now I realize that, of course. What a fucking joke. What a joke it all is. Like, actually, there is nothing to this shit. It is all just shameless shilling. Shilling of courses, so much money down the drain, learning bullshit. Learning bullshit. I think there were maybe two, maybe three interesting classes that I took in college. Out of, I'm taking 4, 5, one semester took 6 classes a semester. So well over 20. Oh, fuck, I'm not doing the math. A good amount of classes, okay? A good amount of classes, and 2, maybe 3 were interesting. Not even valuable, interesting. At least they were interesting. Valuable? Hell no. Now that I'm out in the real world, looking for jobs, and they're asking for experience in all these fucking niche-ass fields, it's like the degree doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. I worked so hard to get this shit, get good grades, because I trusted the people who told me to do this, and it didn't even fucking matter. Because I don't have anything. I don't have anything to show for it other than the fancy piece of fucking paper that I got. And I had to stand up on stage and smile. I graduated. I had to smile at the camera so my mom could take a fucking picture and show everyone that I did it. That's it. That is it. I go on these job applications. I go on these job applications like, you must know experience in this server type with this sort of hardware that is only available to our company. How? How? I didn't learn anything in school about this shit. Nothing. Oh, you should do it on your own time. Why? What the fuck am I paying them for then? What am I paying them for if I have to do it on my own time? What am I going to their classes for? 5 hours? No, more. 5 hours a week each class. What am I doing all this homework for? What am I stressing over tests for? All the fucking learning on my own anyways. That's literally what I had to go through school 2.0 after college, teaching myself the probably 80 to 90% of the shit that I needed for a job application. And even then, it's for fucking nothing. Because guess what? AI is taking over your field. I don't know if you know this. Oh, now everyone's telling me, why did you get into this field? Why you know that with the rise of AI, it's like such a dangerous field to get into. Like your job's going to be out of the market in a couple years. What do you want me to do about that? I can't do. I'm not fucking Nostradamus. I'm not Nostradamus. I can't foresee 4 years ahead in the fucking future that my degree is gonna be fucking worthless. I can't see that. I can't see that. And now it's like, that's all that's brought up. It's like I tell people what field I'm in, and I tell them, oh, it's hard to get a job. Well, yeah, because AI is replacing you. No fucking shit. No shit. You think I don't stress about this shit as well? Like, next thing I know, I'm gonna be fucking. I think I'd rather be a barista at this point than go through this miserable fucking dog shit life of trying to find a job for some cocksucker company so they can underpay me or, throw me out the second they find a fucking offshore person that's $20 an hour to do the same fucking job as me. What is the point? What is the point in all of this? Genuinely. And I finally get this job now. I get a full-time salaried job. And, I thought I was making decent money. I thought when I signed this, I was like, oh, I'm making decent money. No, I'm not. I'm getting my paychecks. A lot of it is going to taxes. And I'm thinking, how the fuck can I afford anything without, my parents' help? How can I do any of this shit if my parents up and left, right? If, for whatever reason, retired and left tomorrow. How the fuck am I going to afford anything? I can't. I can't get an apartment. I can't buy a house. That's for damn sure. I'm nowhere near buying a house is as infeasible as fucking cracking a Bitcoin fucking code. A code to get a Bitcoin. It's impossible for me to do. It's like writing out the fucking all the hash codes and doing all the formulas on a sheet of paper. To get a house. I don't know if that makes. I don't give a fuck. I'm rambling. It's fucking stupid though. My point is that it's insane. Now I thought it was, and compared to most people my age, I'm doing better financially. I'm getting a better salary than most people my age, and I still can't even fathom living on my own. Everything is so expensive. And I'm not making that $100,000 a year like I was fucking told I would. But whatever. Sure. I still think I'm making good money. No. I go and look for apartments. I'm like, oh man, I really gotta move out. Like I gotta start my own thing and live my own. I can't. I literally can't. There's no possible way I can do that. It is not possible. So I literally just wake up. I rush to get to the fucking train every single day so I can make work on time to do either absolutely nothing or be completely overworked. There's no in between. It's either a day I'm sitting on my fucking ass for 8 hours a day, or I'm constantly up and down, moving everywhere, trying to handle all this shit for the fucking morons I work with. There's no in between. There is no in between, and then I go home, another 45 fucking minute train ride. Also, $1 million fucking dollars a month to get a train ride ticket. Ridiculous, but was besides the point. Another 45 minutes to get home. Gotta change, shower, eat, and then it's like already 7 o'clock. It's already 7 o'clock, and I gotta go to bed at most 12 so I can get a good 7 hours, 6.5 hours of sleep. Like, how am I expected to do all of this? How am I expected to do anything, really? How am I expected to do anything? I gotta meal prep. I gotta fucking apply to different jobs because I don't want this shit. I gotta start doing my own work because I still have to study on my own because this job has nothing to do with the field I actually want to get into. Where does any enjoyment come out of life at this point? Genuinely. Not like the most doomer shit possible. Where the fuck does any enjoyment come out of this point? There's like barely any I can think of. It sucks. This shit is horrible. And my whole point is that I did absolutely everything. I did absolutely everything that I was told to do in order to get a good life after college. When I start my career, when I start the rest of my life, when I start the rest 50 fucking years of my life. What the fuck? There is nothing else to this. Nothing. At this point, it's just an endless fucking grind. Waking up every single day, rushing to get to your job that you fucking hate, and then getting home at a late time in order to do absolutely nothing with the rest of your day. God, dude, it is such a fucking joke. Like, actually, it just, like, this whole system is genuinely just one big fucking prank. It's like, how about let's send this kid off to 10 years of school. Let's make those last 8 years count, right? Let's make high school and college count. Make those years pivotal in order to say that those years are pivotal to get a job. Let's do that to them, right? And then he's going to go through all this schooling, pay all this money, take all these bullshit classes that mean fucking nothing, and by the end of it, we're going to show him that the world is fucking horrible. We're going to show him that everything is miserable, that you actually can achieve the shit that you want. We're going to show him that. We're going to show him that even though you think you're making good money, you actually can't afford most things in life. We're going to do that to him. Pranked, and on top of that, we're going to give him zero job security in the field that everyone said would be the best field to get into 4 years later. Because we're going to ship it off to the fucking, to Indians and the fucking Vietnamese across the shores. We're going to give them the jobs and make them, and pay them $15 an hour. And then they'll be fucking, they'll be the Prince of Mali in their regions. Meanwhile, here, I'm not going to get a job. And if I do, I'm going to be underpaid. It's ridiculous. It's like the biggest prank of all time. Like there has to be like a Mr. Beast. There has to be a Mr. Beast just controlling this whole system like a fucking Rockefeller, you know? Like what if Rockefeller just came back from the dead and was like, "Guys, we got you. Actually, I've been making so much money this time and you guys are fucking miserable." Pranked. Pranked. It's pathetic, man. It is actually just like a pathetic fucking existence. And I'm doing better than most people. How am I doing better than most people? God, dude. Yeah, that's my rant. Who cares?